This week we have Milwaukee Tossing, drill testing,
flex tooling, tumbler splashing, and a whole lot more.
This is your Power Tool Week in Review.
Today's episode is brought to you by Ohio Power Tool, Pro Tools, Pro Service at the best prices at ohiopowertool.com. And Ego, power beyond belief.
Welcome back, Power Tool fans. I'm Rob.
And I'm Sarah, and this week we start off with ManCaverTools, where Dave got his hands on the Flex 24-volt 4-tool combo kit. Dave actually acquired the kit a while ago, but just got around to testing it all out. And this week he shares his initial thoughts on each tool. He goes through the specs on each one, highlights what he likes and what he doesn't. He even compares some of the Flex tools to his favorites from other brands like Milwaukee and Hilti. Overall, he likes the tools, but honestly, I am way too distracted with his other video he launched this week. Yep, that's the all-new Milwaukee Pack-Out Tumbler, and Dave is not happy with it. There are several issues, but the most entertaining is the way it launches liquid several feet in the air when you open it and close it. Quickly. A lot. Dave, there are far cheaper fidget spinners. Maybe that one just isn't for you. Although, you do have a pretty cool shirt on.
That is a nice shirt. Moving on, the team at TTC likes to remind us that great big torque can come in small packages. And this week they prove that by introducing the Matco 3/8" stubby impact and putting it in the ring with both Milwaukee and DeWalt. First thing first, the Matco is weird. It's a 16-volt tool, not 12 or 18, and has an odd battery design I just can't stop staring at. But it is compact, and Matco says it has the beans to get the job done. They tested against both versions of Milwaukee's M12 stubbies, and of course DeWalt's 903 and 901 extreme 12-volt impact wrenches. Even before you see the numbers, the $300 price tag on the Matco is going to make it really hard to take it seriously. But as TTC points out, the gun does turn out to be incredibly powerful and, maybe more importantly, meet the expectations put on the box, and it also shows up with a remarkably low wrist-breaking score, so it's definitely worth a look.
By now you've already seen the fabled Milwaukee M18 Lawnmower get put to the test by several channels, but let's be honest, we've all been holding off until we got the official word from this guy. This guy, of course, is Stan the Dirtmonkey Genetic, and this week he finally took the new hotness into the backyard to see what all the fuss was about. After assembling his new toy and reviewing the features, he decides its maiden voyage should be here. See? Dirtmonkey review. And after force-feeding this thing an enormous amount of salad, he does eventually booger it up, but because it's battery-powered...
Looks like we're boogered up. It's a battery-powered mower. You can do that.
We have a bunch of battery-powered mowers.
Yeah, actually including that one.
Has it ever occurred to you that we should toss them around like that?
Okay, you can toss around battery-powered mowers like that, but you probably really...
Let's toss mowers! Let's do that. Can we do that? Can we do that?
No.
Can we do... You're such a party pooper. Milwaukee has said from the beginning that this mower is more powerful than anything before it, and Stan does a great job of putting that claim to the test. Be sure to watch the full thing at Stanley the Dirtmonkey Genetic.
Now there were a couple of new tool announcements this week. First, Ryobi revealed their new Ryobi 18-volt 1 Plus HP compact brushless 5/8" SDS Plus rotary hammer. Now, the power looks good, the price is right, but as our commenters immediately pointed out, it lacks a chipping or hammer-only mode, which is kind of a bummer. Milwaukee also announced a new line of general demolition sawzall blades called the Wrecker. Why it wasn't called the Home Wrecker, well, we'll just never know.
In case you missed it, a few weeks ago during one of our live production crew meetings, we discovered that one of our members, Christian Ness, was graduating from high school, and he wanted to meet us on his way through Columbus. As soon as the group heard about that, they started donating money to Christian so that he could buy a gift for himself from Ohio Power Tool. Rob suddenly agreed to match any donation, which immediately jumped to over $500. Well, we met Christian this Monday along with several other members who stopped in to say hello, and he left with a bunch of new tools. Our production crew is amazing, and we appreciate each and every member, not only for supporting us, but each other too. If you would like to learn more about our little club, simply click the join button below this video after you've gotten subscribed.
Also, every month we give away one of our 4 shelves full of Pro Power Tools live here on YouTube. And once again, since we just had a giveaway, we've got another empty one. Now we're working on getting that filled with some new tools, and of course we'll fill it with a full set of Spider accessories, because there's really no point in using Pro Tools without Pro accessories.
Hey, look at that! It's It's a 40 volt mega chainsaw.
I thought you only got excited about baby chainsaw.
Mega chainsaw.
Apparently, it's just all chainsaws.
Yep.
Noted.
By this point, we all know that Tools and Stuff reviews are thorough, right?
Right.
This one is no different. He runs through the features, details, bells and whistles, compares it to its younger and less impressive teal siblings, and then beats the crap out of it. He also encourages you to go to the comments and complain about how sharp the chainsaw, so you should totally do that. He did a stump ton of testing with the 3 saws and in the end reveals if the XGT is worth the extra Kiwi cash or even jumping up from LXT. You can get his answer at Tools and Stuff.
Recently, Sarah and I have been watching a tool review channel that's new to us called TinkerWithTools. And this week, he staged a showdown between his 2 best top-tier hammer drills. That is the Milwaukee 2804 M18 fuel hammer drill and the Makita XPH14 18-volt LXT hammer drill. To test them, he drove several lengths of lag bolts into a stack of OSB and then locked in a few spider blades and boring bits and proceeded to put dozens of holes into $32,000 worth of 4x4s. Actually, I don't think that joke works anymore because lumber's pretty cheap. Anyways, he said the Milwaukee felt more powerful, but the Makita was more comfortable to use. And in the end, he figures that both drills would make a worthy addition to a pro inventory, but one was simply better than the other. To find out which, head over to Tinker with Tools, and if you like his content, give the guy a sub to encourage more great tool reviews.
I want to thank Ego and OPT for sponsoring this episode. Guys, we couldn't do this without you.
Speaking of OPT, I wanted to ask you guys, would you enjoy a segment every week here on the show with Nick from Ohio Power Tool?
Yes.
I figured we could have him come out every week with a special deal just for you guys. Maybe? Let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like. Last of all, if you can, do something kind for someone else this weekend, and we'll see you next week.